Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys. What is up? What is up? This is Olivia coming live from London, sunny London. Literally 15 minutes ago, it was snowing. Welcome to London. I'm Olivia, your London art director / fashion network marketer. I help frustrated women to look and feel good through color, fashion, and nutrition blended into one, because confidence is great, but if you can't align it through body, mind, and soul, it's very difficult. So if you guys are watching on a replay, happy after Easter, if one would say that. Hey, Romy, darling, how are you? So today is literally a question. Which one are you? Are you an A or are you a C? And if you guys are watching on a replay, or you hear later, or you're watching live and you know somebody would love to hear this, or you think it would resonate with them, tap the share button, tap the tag, and tag the people in wherever you are, right? And I'm going to say this. I'm going to ask you, who are you? Do you dictate your life, or do you let somebody else do it for you? In other words, are you, hey Elodie, darling, are you the driver of your BMW X6 or M4, if you want to be a little bit more sportive? Are you the driver of your BMW X6, M3, Audi, whatever you want to call it? I don't know what kind of car you have, Romy, but you can tell me in the comments below. Which one are you? Are you the one driving, or are you on the passenger seat? Which one are you, driving or the passenger seat? And that's something that it doesn't require definitely an answer, but that's my theme for today. And it really resonated because I get these downloads and I'm so excited, because this one literally was from a book that I took. And of course I can't remember because I don't have it here, but it doesn't matter. But are you the C, a complainer, or are you an action taker? Are you a complainer, or are you C, a complainer, or A, action taker? Yes, BMW Series 2 convertible. Come on, honey. Come on, let's go. Yes, I love it. Romy has a BMW X, a Series 2 convertible. If you guys don't have that, you guys are not living. So yeah, whatever you guys' car is, I'd love to know. If you guys more of a Mercedes, if you're more of a Ferrari, a Porsche, whatever it is, we're allowed to dream, and we're allowed to get those dreams to reality. So, the reason why I really wanted to share this one is because you have the power of your outcome. You have the power to decide who you desire to be, but it takes an action and it takes a decision. In order for action to happen, you need to make a decision. Yes, paid by our company. I know, right? Like, I can't wait to get mine, but then we're here in the UK, so I don't know. I need to get the other side, because you guys have a good side on driving. I can't drive on the other side for real. Like, I don't know how the UK people do it here, but that's another subject for another matter. But yeah, you have the power of the outcome, and I want you to know, like, are you the one that's dictating your life, like Romy and I, where we're deciding where we're wanting to go, or are you just letting yourself drift off and say, hey, look, I'll figure it out at some point? And I was talking to somebody the other day, this was months ago, and this conversation came up, and she was telling me, she's like, yeah, I tried an opportunity and it didn't work, and I got lost, and I lost so much money, blah, blah, blah. And if you guys don't know, I set up my company. This is my second company / maybe 6th network marketing company, but it's the end of, this is like the end. I've planted my flag, so I know where I'm heading. But when I opened my first company, what you guys need to know is opening a company, yes, costed me money back in France. It costed me 50 euros, right? But then I had to shut it down for 4,000 euros after 2 years. Can I tell you that is a fee in itself? It's just heartbreaking. You open your company for a little amount, but you have to like shut it for a certain amount. The difference is here, in whatever kind of business, the business that I'm sharing with you guys, is there's a low entry point, but there's no high risk, right? It's only consumption for yourself. And I really want you guys to know that sometimes when you get setbacks are okay. They get you to learn. Did that stop me when I opened my first company and I had to shut it down? Yes, I was heartbroken for a whole year, but that didn't stop me from like reopening one here in the UK and still going on, because I still believe I can serve. I still believe I can do it. And yes, I did try different network marketing companies beforehand. Yes, that was a very low entry point, but then it was easy to let it out. And that's what people don't seem to understand, is that yes, there's a low entry investment, but you're the master of your own life, right? And it has to feel right for you. And I'm only telling you this just so you guys know that I'm just like you. But I had the decision, and I had the opportunity to decide of like who I wanted to be, how I wanted to be in life, right? The outcome did not dictate who I am, but this had me decide, okay, this didn't work. Why did it not work? Right? So I had to shift that vision and go to somewhere else, right? Hey, Anise. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Samantha. And so I was listening to Tim Ferriss, and this is point number 2. First was the power of the outcome. 2 was, who are you listening to in your ears? And when I shut down my first company, cost me 50, shut it down for 4K. And then when I entered going to Italy, I decided I wanted to learn a new language. Now, this was literally 5 years ago. And I don't know if you know, some people may tell you, yes, it takes like years, when you get wiser to learn a new language. Bullshit. I'll say it again. Bullshit. Why? Because it took me 2 months to learn Italian. Learned the language, found a job. Learned the language, found a job in 3-4 months. Okay, 5 months. Let's push it that way. 4 months. 4 months. 4 months to learn Italian and go into a country that I knew no one. And we say, yeah, kids, it's easy for them to understand a new language. It is. Because kids don't have bills to pay, no mortgage, blah, blah, blah. But yes, as us grown-ups, we can't do it. And if this resonates in any way, shape, or form, and you know somebody would resonate with this and you need to shakle them a little bit, then absolutely you can share it to someone, absolutely. But it only took me 4 months to know a new language. So when people say it'll take you years to learn a new language, bullshit. It will not. Hey, Annie. Hey, Anna. Because the desire for you to get there will happen. When I moved to Italy, I didn't know anybody. I had my 2 suitcases. I shut my first company down. That cost me 4K. I had to figure out my life again. I was supposed to get married, but the guy dumped me on the phone. And so I was here learning again and figuring out what Olivia Igwe wanted. What did I want in my life? And I'm only here to empower you. I don't know how it's going to resonate. If it does, if you take action, great. If you don't take action, that's absolutely fine. But you learn from your mistakes. You learn from it. If I had shut down my first company that cost me 4K, would I be here pouring to you guys? Maybe not, but I took the opportunity and said, hey, I'm going to run for it. I'm going to learn a new language. And that's what I'm here to tell you. You guys have the opportunity to learn something new. So don't waste it. I mean, one of my mentors, he says, through this pandemic, if you don't learn 1 or 2 skills out of these 2 things, then you might as well go home. Then you've missed your life, right? Learn something new as we're going through these challenging times. Yes, it's difficult. I get it. It's not easy. But surround yourself by people. And number 3 is dedicate yourself to one thing. One thing that you can get better and better and better at for a whole year. Yes, you want to open your own business? Okay, dedicate it for a whole year and then do something the next again year to learn a new language or do something after. You can achieve everything that you want, but you've got to put your whole energy into one thing, right? And if this resonates in any way, shape, or form, and you're like, okay, look, I want to commit to one thing that I can get better at every single day, then do it. If you need somebody that can surround you in your dreams, whatever it is, if the opportunity that I have can resonate with you, then so be it. If it's not, find somebody else. Like, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Like, I'm already in your face. I tell you how it is. Like it or not, I don't care. I'm going to serve these 888,000 women. You want to come with me? Great. You don't want to come with me? That's fine. You don't want to come yet? It's okay. I'm going to run for it. And I want you guys to have that same energy, however it is. Like, because us as women, sometimes we're so scared of letting out what we, should I tiptoe into one or the other? No, honey, go straight into it. Share your gifts. You got a gift that people need to hear of. You have something that's so powerful, right? But you've got to stand up and you've got to have that posture. If that makes sense, tell me yes. If you see anybody that resonates with this, do share it with them. And I'm going to wrap it up on this. A lot of us accept ourselves on the not and the shoulds. I should have done this, or the must, I should have done that, or I should have done this. Honey, The should will always be here. The must will always be there. The only difference in between is being consistent at one thing and keep on doing it every single day. Why? The reason I'm doing a live for the next 30 days, we're literally at day 16 of the 30 days. But you know what? I'm liking it so much. I think I'm going to keep on going. Why? Because in order for you to see me at my best conversion for me as creative is going online, because I can pour for a few minutes, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. So yeah, wanted to share that with you guys. If in any way, shape, or form you want to resonate, you want to know how to make your health better, you want to get your finances back on track, you want to earn like an extra $100, $200, whatever it is, if that's something for you and you're like, okay, absolutely, I would like to, just do me a hashtag hearts below and I can get you back with more information. But if one thing you didn't hear out of all of this is like, don't live small, don't live a small life. Because people need to hear from you, and you have a gift. You have something that people need to hear and share. Like, you have so many things and you can do anything that you want. But it just is a power of who you are going to intentionally be every single day. Like, I woke up this morning at 5 a.m. I'm still pumped up. Yes, I do have my drink. I have my root chakra drink. I also have, my omega-3. Like, this literally is the third or fourth drink I've been having with like Activise, but it gives me the energy to keep on going on and to pouring on you guys. Yes, I'll have a snack later, a little sleep, a little snooze, but I want my life to change. And in order for me to change, I need to be the change, right? So yeah, guys, in the meantime, be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Ciao.